Our second film award is for the movie Ski Bum, the Warren Miller story. Co-produced by Christine O'Malley of O'Malley Creedon Productions, Jeff Conroy of Bobcat Studios, and Joseph Berry Jr. The film was directed by Patrick Creedon, also of O'Malley Creedon Productions. This film is a 90-minute presentation of Warren Miller's life, told through the archival footage woven with over a dozen testimonials and the final interview with Warren Miller himself. Here's a quick sample of the film's depiction of America's most successful ski filmmaker.
I was doodling one day in my trailer when I created that. It was a year after Squaw Valley. It was very personal. Oversized parka that didn't fit, skis that were too short, was my perception of me. In Squaw Valley we wore light blue parkas, and I just figured the red was a better fit for a cartoon, and that's the way it turned out.
A bum is sort of living in the moment, sort of is willing to sacrifice something for his own personal greater good.
Warren is the ultimate ski bum. He always stuck to what he had a passion for, and not many people do that in this world.
Warren Miller was at Sun Valley living in a trailer, shooting rabbits and making rabbit stew with Ward Baker. You did what you had to stay on the hill and get on the lift.
You'll take any job, any low-paying job, and you'll never really amount to much, except you'll probably be a pretty good skier.
We found a way to make a living in the industry, whatever it took. My first job as a 14-year-old was cleaning bathrooms just to get a season pass.
One of the great things about watching these ski films is the just immaculate beauty of the surroundings, contrasted with this intense danger.
Managing risk in avalanche terrain is all about personal survival. Your life depends on the choices that you make.
I had a couple of really close calls and realized early that you don't mess with these things because you will not win. It's the white dragon, it can't be slayed.
All of us had near-death experiences, but one of the more famous ones on film is the Egan brothers.
We had danced through a lot of danger in our career, and that one you couldn't escape.
And we started down there, and I just heard this noise, and it was a deafening, like someone dumped a bunch of BBs in a tin funnel into a big can.
There was a cornice that had filled in that part of the mountain. It looked like you could just ski right along the edge.
When that cornice broke, it's the size of a Greyhound bus. It dropped about 900 feet.
Looking back at the mountain, and so much of the mountain was gone, you see our tracks, they disappear, and then they begin again. The number one question asked to either Egan brother is, were you in front or back? Yeah, and I was in the front. We had come a lot of times to really close calls, but that was extremely close. If you watch the footage closely, you can see that John made a little bit of a snowplow, thinking he might have time to stop, and then realized he didn't have time. So he pushed, and that push is what saved his life.
Never had a skier hurt. Nobody ever broke their leg, nobody ever lost an arm, nobody ever crashed into an automobile or anything like that. I picked out a shot I wanted to get, and I asked the skier, can you handle that? Do you have any doubt? If they had any doubt at all, we'd choose a different angle.
Accepting the award, co-producer Jeff Conroy.